Ever wonder why Jesus told demons to be quiet, even when they spoke the truth about him? It wasn't random. It was deep, powerful, and full of purpose. This message breaks it down in a real, simple way. You don't want to miss what's really going on here. Let's get into it. So first, check this out. Luke 4 verse 35 says, "But Jesus rebuked him, saying, 'Be quiet, come out of him.' Then the demon threw the man down before them all and came out without injuring him." Okay, so here's the scene. Jesus is teaching in a synagogue, a church setting, and there's this man in the crowd. Out of nowhere, this man starts shouting, but it's not really him talking. It's a demon inside him. And the demon says something like, "I know who you are, the Holy One of God." Now pause right there. That's true, the demon's not lying. He knows who Jesus is. But Jesus doesn't say, "Yes, that's me." Nope, he shuts it down. "Be quiet, come out of him." So here's the question, why? Look, Jesus didn't need a demon to promote him. Like, imagine your worst enemy telling people how awesome you are. That doesn't feel right, right? Jesus is holy. He's the Son of God. He don't need evil spirits trying to tell the truth for him. That's not real testimony. That's manipulation. Plus, think about this. The people in the room would have been confused. They see this possessed man yelling, freaking out, and calling Jesus the Holy One. Now, instead of focusing on Jesus' teaching, they're caught up in fear and chaos. Jesus came to bring peace, not hype. So when he says, "Be quiet," he's bringing order. He's taking control of the moment. Now let's check out another wild moment. Mark 5 verse 13 says, "He gave them permission, and the impure spirits came out and went into the pigs. The herd, about 2,000 in number, rushed down the steep bank into the lake and were drowned." This is that story where Jesus meets a man possessed by a whole squad of demons. They call themselves Legion. They beg Jesus, "Please don't destroy us. Send us into the pigs." And Jesus, he lets them go. But notice again, Jesus is in control. He gives them permission. They don't move unless he says so. That's authority. That's power. So again, why silence the demons? Because even if they're speaking truth, they're not doing it out of love. They're doing it to distract, to stir up fear, to mess up the moment. Jesus wanted people to know him through faith, not fear. Through his words and his miracles, not through the chaos of demons. Plus, if the crowd believed the demons, it could mess up his whole mission. They might try to crown him king too soon. Or worse, they might think he's working with the demons. Nah, Jesus don't play that.